Hey everybody, so I've gotten some requests for some good, postpartum exercises for the abs. So moms out there who are looking to get their abs back, help with some back pain, all that good stuff, this is for you. The biggest thing after having the baby is that you have to start with the really deep ab muscles. Many people forget about those. They think of the six-pack muscles as being just the ab muscles. And those are actually one of the most superficial layers of the abs. So the ones that we're gonna be really working are those deep pelvic floor muscles, the transverse abdominals. And when you work these, that helps control like the bladder control, and also a lot of back pain, because those are the first ones to fire when you're doing anything. Those have to fire first. Those are like the fine tuners. So the main movements that I'm going to go over today are all going to be on our back, because that's where you want to start off with. You don't want to go straight into plank position or anything like that, because your abs aren't strong enough. So you want to start with small movements and having your back supported. So if you're ever questioning if you should do a move or not, keep that in mind. You want your back supported until you can do these fundamental movements. I wouldn't recommend going on to plank. So with these exercises, I'm going to show a few modifications, but the main ones are going to be marching and dead bugs. So I'm going to start with the most basic movement, and that's going to be just the marches. So with this one, the main things you want to focus on, I'm going to help you get into the movement. You're going to start on your back, and then what you're going to do is you're going to try and push your low back into the floor. Okay, so most people are kind of tilted like this. I want you to push your low back into the floor, and the muscles that you use to like hold your pee, okay? So when you do the bathroom, you kind of hold, those are your deep muscles we're working. So I want you to do that as you tuck your hips under. Then all you're going to do is start by trying to raise one leg at a time without getting the pooch, right? So the pooch meaning these muscles up here activate. You want to try and keep as flat as you can. You can put your hands on your stomach and see if you're pooching or not. So there. You should feel those deep ab muscles every time without that low back coming up. Okay? Okay, right here. I'm going to breathe too. Okay? I like to breathe out on the way down and on the way up, but most of all, just breathe. When you got that down, you can then move to dead bugs. Dead bugs are the same variation, but now it's really focusing on keeping that low back on the ground. So you start here, knees just about hip, just a little bit in front of the hips, pushing that low back in. Start by just dropping a heel down. Again, trying to keep that low back on the floor and keep those deep ab muscles boning. And the next progression would be here, so out. The higher you are, the easier it is. The lower you go, the harder it is. You can also work with holds too. Again, breathing is important. You can then move the arms as well to make it even harder. Opposite arm and leg. Just like that. You feel that low back coming up, modify. That is the most important part, is keeping that low back pushed in, those deep ab muscles activated, so like holding the bathroom. The next modification that you can use to kind of help getting that tension in the core is actually pushing up against a wall. It helps keep your core activated and your low back into the ground. So you just push up here, keep a slight bend in the arms, get set up, same thing. You can go low, you can just drop the heels. Then the hardest variation of this is going to be double out, or even double drops. You can progress from there. Okay, so here, that's going to be the hardest. So those are some variations that you can use and start introducing every day. And you can do these exercises, 3 sets of 10 to 20, even 1 set of 20. But doing them consistently is key, okay? And basically what you're doing here is you're retraining the programming. You're teaching your abs how to fire properly. Because when we have back pain, when we have, movement patterns that need fixing, we often find discomfort and pain. And this doing this little bit a day can really help your core. And when you can do this, then you can progress to, the planks and all that. But you can see good results just with these movements. Honestly speaking, like I start all my clients off with this, and they see their abs popping out. It's more of a lean look because, with crunches and all that, you're building muscle. It's not working the stabilizers. So with this, you get everything. So if you're trying to find that lean, flat look, these are the type of movements that you want to utilize. So if you have questions, comments, comment below. If you want any more topics covered, let me know, and I'm here to help. So have a great day. Have fun with them.